Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, February 26. I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, they were locked up for crimes they did not commit and were later exonerated. Today, several of them testified in support of a bill that would compensate them for their time behind bars. Jermaine Arrington spent 15 years behind bars for a 1994 murder conviction. In 2009, he was cleared by DNA evidence and his sentence was overturned. His case was retried and he was found not guilty. For his time behind bars, Arrington says he received nothing. A bill before lawmakers would provide $79,000 for each year in prison. If this measure was in effect when Arrington was behind bars, he would have been compensated more than $1 million.
You can't put a price on it. You can't put a price on it. It's not about the amount of money. You know, it's about acknowledging that things were done incorrectly, things were done wrong, and it was injustice to me and the many men that's here with me that's fighting for the same cause.
Last year, the state approved payments of about $9 million to 5 men who were wrongly convicted. One of them spent 39 years behind bars. As the president prepares to address the nation about the coronavirus, some residents are taking precautions as new information emerges about the virus. CTV News' Katira Jones is in the control room with more details.
Concerns over the coronavirus continue as health officials expect the disease to spread in the United States. CDC reports 14 confirmed cases of the virus. The Maryland Department of Health reports 2 people were tested for the illness. However, there are no confirmed cases in the state. CTV spoke to some residents about the coronavirus.
Definitely concerned about it because health is definitely number one here, too. I mean, I'm scared to even eat out at other places because you never know where the virus is going to come from.
I travel a lot, but in this area, I don't see it being a big deal.
I've been looking for face masks, which are hard to find.
Face masks are hard to find.
Yeah, trying to prepare for it. And we've been to CVS, and everybody's out of them.
The president is expected to hold a briefing tonight to address the outbreak. To protect yourself, state health officials suggest making sure that if you're sick, you stay home. Reporting in the control room, Katira Jones, CTV News.
And the stock market dropped 2 days in a row due to concerns about the impact the virus will have on the economy. 7 Democratic presidential contenders faced off last night in South Carolina in the final debate before the state's primary Saturday and Super Tuesday next week. During the 2-hour-long debate, the candidates fought over health care costs, gun control, and foreign affairs. Bernie Sanders faced the brunt of the attacks. He was criticized for the cost of his Medicare for All plan, his record on gun issues, and comments praising Cuba.
Second, I know that if I were black, my success would have been a lot harder to achieve. And I know a lot of black people that if they were white, it would have been a lot easier for them. That's just a fact, and we've got to do something about it than rather just demagogue about it.
What I think we should do is make things more affordable, nonprofit public option, make sure we're paying for long-term care better, take on the pharmaceuticals like you and I have done together, and do something for the people of America instead of a bunch of broken promises that sound good on bumper stickers.
I was in high school when the Columbine shooting happened, and I remember everybody in Washington saying, never again. We'll never let this happen again. And then a second school shooting generation has now been produced. Shame on us if we allow there to be a third.
The next debate will be co-hosted by CNN, Univision, and the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. It'll take place on March 15th in Phoenix, Arizona. A day after the debate, former Vice President Joe Biden picks up a big endorsement. Congressman Jim Clyburn, one of the most influential Democrats in South Carolina, officially throws his support to Biden. South Carolina holds its primary this weekend, and the Biden campaign needs a boost after finishing second in the Nevada caucuses.
I think of no one with the integrity, no one more committed to the fundamental principles that make this country what it is.
I promise you this, if you send me out of South Carolina with a victory, there will be no stopping us. We'll win the nomination. We'll win the presidency.
In South Carolina, voters go to the polls on Saturday.